So what are we doing?
We are making dal and chapati. We are making the sauteed portion, the seasoning portion of the dal.
Okay.
We're gonna heat up some oil, saute some onions, along with some seasonings and tomatoes. Hear that sound? Make sure we have enough oil. Dal, turn on this to saute.
So you've got onions in here. You added, what type of oil is that?
This is olive oil.
Okay.
So wait for that.
So this is on a low heat.
At the moment, yes, I'm trying to get it really hot. And add in a little salt.
Okay.
It gives the onions time to glaze over.
So you're just adding some salt?
Yeah. And I'll,
So wait, so then you just mix it for 5 minutes with the oil and the salt?
about 5 to 7. You gotta make sure the onions are translucent. Then I'm gonna add in the ginger and the garlic.
Okay.
Ginger that I've already chopped
So this
up.
is ginger?
Yeah.
Now is this
Normally
pre-packaged
paste.
ginger or?
This is ginger that I cut up earlier.
Oh, so this is fresh ginger.
This is fresh ginger. Fresh is always best, but I typically buy the ginger garlic paste, but I didn't have any today. A little later only because then it will kind of burn.
So right now we have garlic, onions, olive oil, and ginger.
If I had fresh chilies, I would actually put in fresh chilies.
Okay.
I'm kind of
And why is that? Why would you use fresh chilies?
Chili is really good. It makes everything a little more spicy. You see how they're beginning to be translucent?
Yeah, it's definitely having like a window effect. They are becoming more transparent.
That's how you know you're getting close to putting in the garlic. I learned most of the seasoning aspect from my dad.
Really?
So this is something my dad and I did together a lot. We cooked together. It was our way of bonding. He taught me how to season food.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so all the seasoning aspects I learned from my father, and all the chapati making skills, the technical aspects I learned from my sister. So,
Really?
yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. Let me get that nifty little spork that I have. Yes, it is a spork. See? Can never have enough garlic in Indian cooking. It's so good. I'm going to go ahead and add the tomatoes.
So you're adding tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what are these? Whole tomatoes, diced, chopped? What are we doing?
These are diced tomatoes that I diced up yesterday, and I stored them.
Okay.
To give it a nice tangy flavor. Gonna add in a little more salt.
For everybody that's watching this, we are making Indian food. This is the first we've made Indian food on Cooking with Kurenski. For all intensive purposes, this is really cooking with kosher. I don't eat Indian food. I have like one dish that I'll eat, which is biryani. I've tried making this dish several times, and I've messed up several times.
You've tried making dal?
Yeah. You forgot. Trying to impress you by making some sort of dal or sag, which
Potato
I'm told is
dishes.
the same thing. And I was trying to make this stuff while living with my brother, and my brother would scream to high heaven, "Why does my house smell bad? What are you doing?" And I was like, because it's like 4 floors to this, technically 5, and on the top floor, my brother's like, "God, did you murder something and then let it rot and then defecate in my kitchen?" And I'm sitting there like, "Bro, it can't possibly smell that bad." He's like, "You don't know because you've been in here." And he would storm into the kitchen and he's like, "Stop it right now." And then I would look at the YouTube video I was following, and then I would look at what I made, and they look completely different. Because what they made looked beautiful, and they're like, and then there you go, bon appetit. And then what I looked at looked like something that came out of a swamp. And
But did it taste good?
no. It tasted 1,000 times worse than it smelled. And what was worse is that nobody was there because I'm living with my brother at the time, and I was like, hey, Dave, could you taste this? He's like, it smells funky, and you want me to put that in my mouth? And I was like, well, I got this new girl, and I'm trying to impress her. And he's like, oh. And so he's like, why don't you just make your infamous Greek salad, which is kind of a code and an inside joke. You know, back when I first started college, I'll admit, I didn't know how to cook back then. So I had something called Greek salad, where I basically took whatever the hell was in the fridge and some Greek food, and then just chop it all up and put it in there, and a diced onion, and I called it, hey, it's Greek salad. And my brother was like, what the hell? This is like nastiness in a bucket.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's mashed?
Oh, this looks nice. This looks real nice. Okay.
You want the seasoning to simmer. Cook thoroughly.
Okay.
In the masala for the dal makhani.
Now, what is masala?
Masala is the word that we use for seasoning. This is a mixture of spices.
So you're just putting in mixed spice.
Mixed spices, yeah. Normally you'd make them individually, but this is sort of a shortcut.
So it's like an all-purpose seasoning?
All-purpose seasoning, specifically for dal.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a specific set of seasonings for dal, specific for other dishes as well. But we have one for
I can't make this.
chickpeas.
I'm not good enough to do this.
You kind of develop an intuition for it over time. I know I did.
I can make biryani. That's it.
That came with practice. Same thing with this. It came with practice. I had to develop the intuition for it.
This smells way better than when I was making it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well,
Good. I'm gonna add in, that's a twist, I'll add in Szechuan sauce.
another fun story. The first week of us living together, and I thought, hey, let me make her some Indian food. And she came out of the room, she's like, woo, whatever meat you cooking is funky. I'm like, there's no meat. Well, that looks like it's boiled a good amount. Not done yet?
Nope. It needs to simmer.
Needs to simmer.
While it's simmering, I'm going to try to make chapati. Perfect. Thank you, good night. Beautiful. Okay, this is pretty much done. It took a little longer because of the cleaning stuff.
This looks way better than what I attempted to make. What I came out with
This is what
to
gives
the
the dal
lentils.
its flavor. Careful, watch your hands.
Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful texture. Look at that.
See the colors changing?
Mm-hmm.
This gives the dal its full flavor, and you have to let it simmer for a bit. I added a teaspoon of coconut milk powder, and now half a lemon, or rather lime.
So this is half a lime you're squeezing into this.
Yeah. Making dough to make chapatis. Whole wheat flour, specifically for chapati. That's really, really good. So this will keep everything intact and super soft, and it'll be a puffed up bread.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see what I mean when you do it. It's super cool when you actually make it. You might even get to practice it with me. You wanna do that? Wanna try it?
Okay, that turned into dough real quick.
Yeah, making dough is easy.
Who taught you how to do this?
I've been doing this since.
All right.
Took a little bit, very little, maybe. is a very different type of rolling pin. I'm not used to it. So we'll see how this turns out.
What do you mean by a different type of rolling pin?
I usually use a thinner one. Thinner and longer. Because that's how I practiced, you know? Oh, okay. This is not bad. Alright. Stir it up. See? While that's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and make another one.
So you're just grabbing the dough.
Yep. And then I roll it up. Smooth it out first. Smooth out all the cracks.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they stay there, then the tortilla won't
Tortilla?
fluff up. Well, it's kind of like tortilla. Roti, right here. Right here, kind of looks similar to a tortilla.
Mm-hmm.
It won't fluff up.
So you're just dipping it in the flour.
It's ready to turn.
This is ready to flip over.
Yep. Once. While that is cooking, I accidentally rolled it. Fix it. Now that one's ready to be flipped over again. Okay. Flip it over. Perfect. Now take this. Thank you.
Oh my God. It's possessed. The thing's got the devil.
They're called Ghostbusters. This is how it's supposed to fluff up.
Looks like a whoopee cushion.
I mean, you'll see the air popping out sometimes. Here. And while it's hot, you want to take... I take coconut oil, but people use ghee or clarified butter.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll keep it soft. First attempt. You gotta be able to feel the flour. Why are you wearing gloves?
Gotta be clean. Alright, so I got this. That enough?
No, it's not enough. It's enough.
It is?
Well, for your first attempt, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Now you gotta roll it.
Oh, I don't put the...
You gotta roll it first.
I roll it, I don't put the flour down?
No, not yet. In your hands, you gotta roll it into a nice tight ball.
Okay. Roll into a nice tight ball.
Can you give me the flat spatula over there? Can you give me the spatula over there? Thank you. Okay. Mash it.
Mash, okay, gotcha.
With your fingers, not your palms. There you go. Okay, now take the flour. Put it in the flour. No. Oh my gosh. Put it in the flour. This is why you don't mash it too much.
You say put it in the flour. Okay.
You watch me cook it or make it. Now take the rolling pin. Purpose of the flour is to make sure it doesn't stick. Oh, this one is a little overcooked. You see where the fold was?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to prevent it from fluffing up.
I messed up already?
That's okay. This is great. This is what I used to do all the time when I first started. Looks like you made Australia.
No, I didn't.
No? What do you think you made? Now take
Dough.
Now take it in your hands
Mm-hmm.
and just flip it back and forth between both hands. That'll take off any extra dry flour. Okay. We need to tear it apart. Here, go ahead and put it in the pan. Take it in one hand. Are you trying to perform surgery?
No, you made me slap it and shit. Ah!
Gently.
Mm.
You want to redo it?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay. Good job. You got a little Italy boot going on. Okay, you see how it's slightly changing colors?
Mm-hmm.
When majority of it has somewhat changed this color, it's ready to flip over. Okay, you don't. This is the most unique way of making chapati I've ever seen. Don't forget to flip this. Use your hand. Okay, don't smash it too much. It'll get stuck. Don't forget to flip this over now. You gotta help it rise. Not magically with the spatula.
See, I'm over here trying to do stuff.
Uh-huh. You saw me multitask too.
Yeah, I'm doing just like you, Mom.
Okay, this is gonna burn. Flip it over. Okay, now help it cook. You gotta use the spatula to help it cook. Lightly mash it down. Lightly. There you go. Your first chapati. Okay, now you flip it over. Looks like it's fairly cooked. Go ahead and put it in that pile over there and immediately put coconut oil on it. So it'll remain soft. And spread it all over. Make sure you get the edges too. Put it on the bottom one too. Normally the bottom chapati already has enough oil on it, so when you put it on top, the new one, it gets absorbed. And the bottom one didn't have enough oil on. If you don't mind, go ahead and put some on there too. No, okay, actually I'll do it. Okay. This looks good, this looks good. You had enough flour to make just as much. So perfect. Now flop it, fry it, gently, gently. From hand to hand. The purpose is to get rid of excess flour. Now go ahead and plop it on here. There you go. This is cute. This is a cute one. Okay, I have to make the rest now.
Thank God. Some bullshit. This is work. This is work.
This is work? What's too much?
This is some work.
Definitely work. Time to flip it over. You see how it's slightly bubbling up?
No, I don't.
You can use your hand to catch the tip.
I'm using my hand to use the spatula.
I usually take the dough and I take up all the excess dry flour. Don't want actual dough being stuck here because that'll mess up the flour. Don't let it go. Your spatula slow.
Oh wait, it's starting to puff up.
Yeah, gently press on the puff. That direction. Yeah, there you go. Gently. Okay. No, don't press all the way. Look. See, it's starting to puff up. That's good. Flip it over. Do the same thing. Done?
This one?
Yes. Go ahead and put it here. So today you actually got to see homemade dal and chapati recipe. It's really good. Alesi got to actually try making his chapati for the first time. Congratulations! How was it?
It's work.
It's work. You get used to it. It becomes really second nature after a while.
My stuff did not look as good as yours.
I've had years and years of practice. Many, many years of practice. So what you did was how I started off. It's perfectly normal. Maybe 10 more days of practice, you'll be great. Maybe 2, just kidding.
Yeah, how's the dal taste?
That was really good. That was really good. And I think we'll end it here. This is great. I hope you enjoy, guys.